Good morning, boys and girls. That's Miss Rosanne here. I've got your Sunday school lesson for Sunday, September the 20th. Wow. We're already through September just about. Some of you are still new to my class. We do have some exciting news. Hopefully you'll have this lesson and then one more lesson with me through a TV screen or on your iPad or on Facebook. Hopefully the first Sunday in October, we'll all get to be face to face and get to have our Sunday school lesson. So y'all keep praying about that. Hopefully that will get to happen. All of us Sunday school teachers met a week ago and discussed some options about how we could get together face to face. And hopefully the first Sunday in October, we will get to do that. And I cannot wait to see your faces. So get excited. Tell your parents, your grandparents, go ahead and mark it on your calendar. The first Sunday in October, we'll be able to meet face to face as far as Sunday school goes. Also, you can kind of pay attention to the church Facebook page or listen to the Wednesday night live because Jeff really gives a lot of updates for that. So just kind of pay attention to the Facebook page, and if there's a live on Wednesdays or if you're at church this morning, he may give some more updates about that. So he'll give you more details about what to expect in the next couple of weeks or when we do get to be face to face for that Sunday. So yay! I'm so excited. Because I miss seeing you. Goodness, I know I get to see some of you, but I miss my babies, and I can't wait to see all of you and give you a hug or, well, an elbow bump or, you know, just kind of a I love you, but at least we'll get to be face to face, okay? So today our lesson, we've been talking about creation, and today our lesson is the value of life. This is a really important lesson, and it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to understand how valuable life really is, because there's a lot of times where we just don't understand why somebody may treat us the way they do, why somebody may be mean to us, or why somebody may look at us funny. And so we're going to talk about how valuable life is and what really matters in this life, and who we should let tell us how to think and feel and all that stuff, okay? So the title of our lesson is The Value of Life. Our lesson objective today is every life is valuable to God because everyone is created in God's image. We are to treat all people in ways that show they are valuable to God and to us. And of course, our application verse is Genesis 1:1. I hope you know it, because that first Sunday in October, guess what? I'm going to ask you what it is. And I hope we know it. It's so easy. I know you'll know it, okay? So our family theme today is God's design for men and women, okay? You don't really need anything special for today's lesson. If you're first and second grade, you'll need your field notes, which is FN-3. They will look like this on the front. And then they're going to look like this on the back, okay? I can't remember if I gave you that one or if I gave you the blank one. It may look like this on the back. I can't remember which one's in your packet. Anyway, it'll look like one of those, and of course I'll have the answers under the link. 3rd or 4th through 6th grade, whatever grade yours explores, you're going to look like this. And then the back is going to look like that. And I'll have a copy of that and the comment and the links under the under our YouTube link where you can find the answers, okay? So just know we're going to do that, and we'll go over it at the end like we've done the last couple of times, okay? So the first week we learned that God created humans. He created us on the 6th day, okay? And he made us in his image. Last week we learned God exists because of the complex way he created the human body. And the Bible tells us in Psalm 139:13 and 14 that we are wonderfully made. God is our designer. This week we're going to talk more about how we are designed by God and what that means for us. One of the main things we can know is every life is valuable. Do any of you know what the word valuable means? Okay, I'll tell you. Valuable means something that is valuable. It's very important, or it's extremely special to us. and every person is valuable. So every person is really important to us, or they may be super special to us, okay? The Bible, so we're going to say that together. Every person is valuable. Say that with me. Every person is valuable. Good job. So why is every life valuable to God? So let's read some Bible verses to discover the answer to this question. So we're going to go in Genesis. So if you'll go to Genesis 1, 26 and 27, it says, "And God said, let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth." Verse 27. "So God created man in his own image, in the image of God created he him. Male and female created he them." We're also going to read in chapter 2, verse 7. "And the Lord God formed man of the dust of the ground, and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living soul." Who do these verses tell us created humans? God did, right? So what makes us different from every other creation? Sit down, okay. So what makes us different from every other creation? We're different because God made us in his image. God created us to be like... Okay, can you show me just a minute? Give me just a minute. Okay, show me just a minute. We are different because God made us in his image. God created us to be like him. Let's discuss 3 ways we can know we are valuable to God and we are created in his image. All right, so the first way is we are intelligent. Sorry, my camera is shaking. We are intelligent. Do you know what intelligent means? It means you're smart. Intelligent means you're smart. So God is intelligent, and he made us smart too. God had to be super smart to plan and create this amazing world. Can we ever be as smart as God? No, unfortunately not. We'll never be as smart as him, but God did give us the ability to think and learn. Our brain weighs only 2 to 3 pounds. That's inside your head, your brain. It only weighs 2 to 3 pounds. But it has over 30 billion cells. Whoa, 30 billion cells? So our brain is connected to special nerve cells throughout our body. These cells carry messages from parts of the body to the brain, and they carry instructions from the brain to the parts of our body. Like I just picked my hands up. Well, in my head, I thought, pick your arms up. And my arms picked up. Isn't that neat? Or I could say, let your arms down. My arms go down. Neat, huh? My eyes will blink. I don't tell my eyes to blink, but they just do. And that's my brain telling my eye, blink. They're going to dry out. Blink. We got to get them wet. Blink. Right? That's pretty neat. If you watch as I'm talking, see my eyes will blink, and I'm not even telling myself to do that. It just does it. My brain's doing that. So your brain records everything you see and is able to save that information. And so God made you with a brain that is far better than the fastest computer. You may have the newest MacBook out there on the market. Your brain's faster. Isn't that neat? All right. So the next one is we have abilities. God has many abilities, and he created us with abilities too. When God placed Adam in the Garden of Eden, he gave him special work to do. Adam was to take care of the garden. He was to name the animals and look after them. God made us to enjoy working. Humans are different from animals because, well, we walk on 2 legs. Most of them walk on 4, right? So that's a big difference. Humans have different abilities than animals do, okay? Animals can do some amazing things because God built it into them by instinct. Things such as building a nest and laying eggs in the nest. If you've been to mine and Brother Adam's house, you know we have chickens, and you've seen our chickens that lay eggs, and then during the summer or spring and summer, we hatch some of those eggs into baby chicks. Well, God told those chickens they lay eggs every single day, and then they knew to sit on that egg for 21 days, and then it would turn into a chick. Who knew? They knew. So, but humans, we have the ability to build things from our imagination, such as a spaceship or a house. Like this past week, I had school at Athens. I built a car out of straws and index cards and lifesavers. Who knew I could do that? We just had to use our imagination when we were given those things to do, and we built a car. People can communicate and talk about ideas. They can learn and remember and tell others what they know. So that's pretty neat. God gives us all those abilities. He gives us different abilities from animals, okay? And so the last one is we are eternal. God is eternal. When God created Adam and Eve, He breathed the breath of life into them, and they became living souls. The soul is the real part of us that lives inside our body house. So like inside, like your shoulders, like way down deep in there, that's your soul. You can't see it. It's just inside of you, but you can feel it, okay? Even when our bodies die, our soul lives forever. God made Adam a special creation who would live on and on. God made each person with a living soul who will live forever. God is eternal. He has always been and always will be. From the moment you were born, you were made to live forever. So what an amazing thought to realize that you are made in God's image. Jesus said your soul is worth more than the whole world. And that comes from Matthew 16:26. You are valuable to God, and He loves you very much. He wants you to love Him and make right choices. He wants you to spend time with Him and learn more about His Word, the Bible. He has given you special abilities to serve Him and give to others. He wants you to live forever with Him in heaven, okay? So now we're going to talk about our application verse, which is our memory verse. And you saw I got very excited at the beginning of this video because I will get to physically ask you if you know this verse the first Sunday of October. And I want all of you to know it. So it's Genesis 1:1. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Genesis 1:1. I know you guys can do it, okay? And this verse is very important because it tells us that from the beginning of creation, God was there. He is the one who is the creator of all. And today we learned that our lives matter to that creator, to our creator. And therefore, our lives should matter to us too, okay? So we should treat others as the valuable creation that they are. So I have an idea. Would you want a $20 bill? Yeah. What would you do with it? Some of you would save it. Josie just said spend it. Yeah, you could spend it. You could save it. You could put it up in a special place. There's pretty much, you could either spend it or save it, really. So what would you still want it if I wadded it up? I would. Some of you are probably going, I don't know. Would you still want it if I marked on it? Yep, because guess what? If it has ugly markings on it, you can just take it to the bank and they'll swap it and give you a new one. Would you still want it if I stepped on it?
Ow.
Why would you still want it? Because it's still a $20 bill, right? That's why I would still want it. It's still $20. So this $20 is still valuable. So we are valuable to God no matter what we look like, no matter where we live, and no matter what happens to us. God made every person in His image, and He loves each one of us very much. And so today we learned that every life is valuable. So if you saw someone treating another person unkindly, do you think you could speak up that God made each person and he or she is valuable? You should, because we all should be kind to one another. And sometimes we have those moments where we're not kind to each other. All we have to do is say, I'm really sorry, and move on. And that's all you can do. So what would happen if we really treated all people as if they are valuable? Our world might be a better place, you think? I think so. What do you think it would look like? Would there be fights? Would people be cussing? Would there be hitting? Would there be anger? Would there be riots that break out? Probably not. So you are valuable to God, and you are valuable to me, and y'all know that I love you. And so your next step is to treat all people in ways that show they are valuable to God and they're valuable to us, okay? So I challenge each and every one of you to be kind this week. And if you're really struggling with this one person that you just can't get along with, really dig deep and pray about it and try your hardest to get along with them, because they're just as valuable to God as you are, okay? Well, I hope you guys have had a great week. I hope you have a great Sunday. I'll see you at church in a little while, and 2 more Sundays, and I get to see you in Sunday school face to face, okay? I love every one of you. If you ever need me, don't be afraid to reach out, okay? Bye.